I almost forgot to turn on the mic. Okay. Launcher's already been. I click on the launcher twice. Okay. Realms. The stream one. Do I have to make sure that it's the right world? Okay. It is. And off the bloop. Like, oh, because I have it like that. Okay. I guess I don't need to have chat on that screen. Let me just. Cool. I should have closed the gate. Oh. TikTok message. No, it's TikTok assuming that I'm ignoring my best friend. Okay. Close it up. Chicken almost got filled, I guess. Nope, not saying that ever again. I've been working on this for a couple of days over the last few weeks. My plan with my friends is to furnish it, but it is 6:35 effectively, so we'll see. I could start terraforming and such around this giant monstrosity and see how long it takes. Okay, so currently what we're dealing with is effectively this. All through the giant castle. So that's what I'm basically dealing with through the entire castle. I want to say spruce, oak, maybe dark oak. And then yeah, going to have to figure out if I want to mix and match and such. Trying to think, and also keep an eye on the call on my other computer in case they join in, because currently I'm deafened on my PC. Okay. Well, here's an issue. If I want to use these three and these are more oak-like, whereas that's more spruce-like. But I feel like this here is a good palette. So get rid of that. No, I didn't want to get rid of this. Okay. I'm not sure about the chest, because I'm not exactly sure what this map will look like. Well, not look like, play like. I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days. Of course, we're going to need the lectern. And then, unfortunately, this is all we have towards lighting. Okay, so if that's what I'm working with on a palette for furniture, let's set it aside here. Which it's nice because I am working with darker material and lighter material, which means I can do some limited tone work. And luckily, the jungle wood is high enough up that I don't think it'll bother it too much. So, like, if I did this number, I don't know why I did that. This will only interact with books, so the issue is if I want this as a usable shelving unit, then I can't put anything there. But I can put things there. Do I like that? I could also have it be... I could also have it like that. That won't fit everywhere in there, but that'll fit in some places. And the thing is, if it's going to be used as a PvP map, then I'm going to need things like... loose barricades and such. So, like, things you can hide behind, look through. I think you can... It's only in Java that you can shoot an arrow through a gap like that. Either my aim sucks or you can't. Might be only Java you can shoot through those holes. Wait a second. I gotta check. Where's the door? Because I know back in the days where Sky Does Minecraft was worth watching, you could shoot. Huh. That's unfortunate. Oh no. I dislike that. I very much dislike that. That is very much cursed. I wonder what what was considered the glitch. The ability to shoot through the window, or this. That sucks. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good for a library section. Well, if I'm using spruce trapdoors, then spruce doors would be logical for things like a wardrobe. Now, yeah, this way would be better because that looks like a handle. Nope. Doors break when you don't have something underneath them. Well, it has to go all the way down. And of course, you can, if you pull this away from the wall, you can always just place trapdoors on the other side. I don't like this as much as I liked. You know, I should extend this. I don't feel like getting the fill command out, so I'm kind of killing time at this point. Now I'm wishing I could remember how Jar Jar speaks, because then I could go, "What's a usa?" Or whatever he said, however he would say that. I don't need the ceiling, I think. I know the palette I'm working with, so I don't think I need this. Though the wall is helpful. Oh, how I wish I had the pixel? Yeah, pixel mod. I think that's what it's called. That yellow's going to be a major pop. I'm not sure if I actually want that. stairs. Does this look better? Like that? Or like this? Okay, I was kind of oh god. Does that have to be spruce stairs to even look nice? Yeah, that looks better than if it was oak. Now, honestly, they both look pretty good. Are we going for pretty good or damn swell? Since there's already jungle wood in the build, oh, that actually worked. What? Ah, damn it. That would have been so cool. Alright. So yeah, those two are fine. The wardrobes are fine. And of course, everyone knows the keg. Oh, can you shoot an arrow through scaffolding? Yes, yes you can. So yeah. If they don't show up, I'll just go to Bug Snacks. Maybe. That thing needs furnished, and we agreed on today, so. This is actually 2 wider? Maybe 1 wider than how it is inside. So. That's the thing. This is like the universal chair in Minecraft. Signs. I guess the real question is, well, it doesn't really matter. so that adds to a little bit of cover because you can't see there, but if you're higher up, you can shoot right through. And then you could take this larger wardrobe design. Not you could reduce it. Yeah, and then you basically... I hate that, but if we use this map as hide and seek, that's a perfect hiding spot. And then if you're waiting on enemies to come by, it'll just be up to me to figure out how to hide name tags. Which is a good question. How do you hide name tags? Is it execute? I have caps lock on. Execute subcommand option if unless. No. No, not execute. Function? How to hide name tags with commands. Yes, team is not a command. At least, not to my knowledge. In inventories, damn. Um... That scared the shit out of me. Hey, Noah.
Yo, are you streaming?
Yes.
Okay. What is up? Sorry, I got caught eating. I'm gonna hop on right now.
Okay, it's fine. I'm looking up commands to be able to turn off name tags because if we make the map a PvP map, we don't want name tags. If we make a hide and seek map, we don't want name tags. So on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which
You can't just disable it in the world settings?
not anymore.
You can't really? I was gonna say because I'm pretty sure you could just copy the world and then disable it through the world settings.
I can check again, but Last I knew, you couldn't.
Hmm.
Natural region, command block, chords. Oh, that's from 2021. I think it changed not that long ago. I don't remember when it changed. Did you rejoin on your Xbox?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it is that easy. I can turn off beds. Hmm. I wish I could just scroll through all the different commands that are available, since there's so many.
What's happening over here?
Oh, I'm prototyping furniture before I actually go in there and get stuff put together. You want to see what this does?
Yeah, what does this do?
Yeah, follow me. Hit that stone button right there. And then watch the gate.
Okay.
Keep watching.
Oh,
Yep. It's a countdown. It's slow, but
okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see.
yeah, it's because of the fact that I'm using observers. If it was leaf stone, it'd probably be faster, but I don't want to try.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty basic build. Um, it's dark as hell, so we're going to have to hide lighting in with the decorations we put in here.
So, do we know what we're making this first? Like what kind of map?
I'm not sure because honestly, they all are tempting. It's a nice, simple map, so hide and seek works very well with it. Um, and then PvP is always fun, but then we'd have to have either even people or put the weakest link on one of the teams,
Or just have a free for all?
or a free fall, which that would be fun. Just set everyone starting in these towers.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. Can you set it up to? Okay, in theory, could we set it up to do multiple things?
Yeah, in theory we could. Um,
How much work is that? Is that a lot of work?
um, if we go into it thinking, okay, we're going to make it a hide and seek map, we're going to make it a PvP map and a free for all map. The only thing that'll make it difficult is the fact that we're trying to make it hide and seek and PvP.
Fair, okay. You scared the absolute.
Yeah.
You scared me.
um,
Oh my God, what the hell?
what?
Being scared right now.
I'd argue the hardest thing about this map that I've done so far is probably these pathways between all the different
Really?
zones. Yeah. Well, because originally the pathway was supposed to be the mud block, the coarse dirt, and the rooted dirt randomly all the way through here. And then I looked at it and went, that's gross. And luckily, I had only done this path right here when I realized, so it was easy to tear out and fix.
Oh damn. That's a lot of blocks.
You're just now looking at how big the castle is?
Well, I was replacing some of these with the the mossy bricks,
Mm-hmm.
and I just realized how much of the same block there is. It's everywhere. Uh, okay. It's
you,
okay.
you
I
see
mean,
you see why I was dreading that one, right? Um,
yeah.
the thing is, what's nice about the mossy and the cracked is like mossy. Yeah, what you're doing currently is the best idea. That should be on the top layer and wherever rain realistically could hit the castle. And then,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right,
yeah.
actually. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. I was just like, all right, the journey started. Hard labor it is.
And then the cracked should be lower down where it'd be harder to pull out and replace a brick.
Mm, okay, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. I'm not sold on these. Oh,
Oh, oh, you done effed up.
yep. The build the builder's going to kill me.
Villagers when you kidnap them for a job.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm also kind of dreading building the circular rooms because they're all we have for staff, basically. So
The
like,
circle rooms?
yeah, these where the towers are.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this one and the one on the other side of the walkway that goes into the main court. I can see these two being the guard. Guard quarters. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But that's odd because the stairwells are over here. This tower here is the way. Is it this tower? Is it that tower or this tower? It's this tower. This tower, all the way over here, and the one mirrored on the other side are the only way up and down, basically.
Okay.
Along with a stairwell that's over... I'm getting lost in my own build. Over here in the throne room, the receiving room, that goes all the way up to, if I can get there, the king's bedroom.
See, this is a good reference.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll leave that for you. Oh, and I found one incongruity between this side and the other side of the main castle bit. And it partially annoys me.
Yeah.
And it annoys me enough that I'm going to leave it. Where you are right
That's fair.
Where you are right now.
Okay.
Look up. Okay, now go to the other side where it's mirrored. That's the one incongruity between the two sides.
Oh. Yeah, that is a little. That's okay though. That's okay though. No, like I don't think anybody's gonna notice it. You know, one of those artist things that only you are gonna notice it because it looks fine from the outside.
Yeah. No matter what angle you're at, you're never going to see the two sides at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So it'll just kind of blend it. Oh shit! Oh my goodness! Scared me.
Yeah, it'll blend in pretty well. That's the lucky bit. Alright, I need to stop putting it off and start actually putting furniture in. Alright, if I'm going to use this as the barracks for the guards, it's time to bed up. Okay. If I'm considering this from a royalty point of view, they wouldn't spare the expense to keep the guards' sheets white. Or to dye it.
I mean,
or to dye it a proper color.
what? Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say dark blue.
Yeah. So if I made it dark blue, it could be the guards versus the royals.
Mutiny?
The
Oh,
mutiny.
that's crazy.
Because right now the bed for the king is red. I'll stick to like brown and black and dark gray.
Obi, can you come to me real fast? I want your input before I completely start spreading out. Does this look kind of random?
I think it'll work. I think that's
Yeah?
really good. Yeah. And
Yeah,
like,
it'll work.
and
Okay.
I'll be honest, I won't be
'Cause
upset if you
Okay.
go a little.
Oh my god.
If you go a little bit
Sorry.
lower than the first layer, because in all honesty, moss grows through this type of material pretty easily. And there's no way servants would be going up here every day to clean it up.
Yeah, well, okay, you know what? That's fine too, but I also had an idea where wherever the moss was up here, I was just gonna kind of actually make moss clumps just grow along the sides.
Oh, you mean like
Just and
vines
then
and such?
and then like oh my God. And then like head level, like these blocks up here like this one and then down, right?
Cracked?
It would be yeah, cracked, right? Some
Okay.
of them mossy even. Wait, is there mossy cracked?
No.
No.
It's a block that's been asked for quite a bit.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, but since there isn't, oh my God. Bro, what the hell is up with Minecraft tonight?
Would you like me to get rid of the weather?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That was like 3 or 4 in a row. That was fucked up.
I think we're in a
Sorry, excuse me.
thunderstorm, yeah.
Ugh. Oh, you know what? That would make a lot more sense.
Weather, let's turn it to rain. There we go. Okay, it's normal rainy now.
Okay, bet.
Okay. Lanterns. Barrels are better than chests for building. Did not mean to do that. Yeah.
I was like, do I need to do I need to sleep?
We're in creative, but okay. And yeah, they wouldn't bother on adding chandeliers and such into the peasant quarters. So, this will be interesting. Oh, and yes, to the one message I have in my chat, this realm is for me and my friends. So, unfortunately, no. You can probably guess what they asked based off what I said there.
Yeah.
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 I wonder how common it is for bigger YouTubers to get those type of questions.
Probably pretty often,
Probably.
to be completely fair, yeah.
And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember YouTubers like Suzuma Void, who basically runs the Hermitcraft server. He often says the best way to never get added to Hermitcraft is to ask to be added to Hermitcraft.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm going to leave it because if I try and fix it, I think I'm going to have a brain aneurysm.
It's okay.
Well, the train of thought won't work for someone who isn't me. But what I just saw made me think all of these circle spaces were incorrectly placed out. I do not wish to
Okay.
speak of how long each one's took.
Oh, it was meticulous as hell. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it's a circle in Minecraft.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, Robbie does that all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I believe it.
He makes lots of circles.
The issue is getting used to it because circles are bullshit in this game.
Oh, I totally believe. Yeah, no, I know. I spent a lot of time around him playing Minecraft, right? So I've seen him crash out over circles that didn't work out correctly.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm going to add one random bed in these servant quarters that's white, just completely white. Because you know there's always that one guy who takes extra care in his bedding.
Oh, oh, those are full blocks. Oh, okay. Makes my life much, much easier.
I don't know what part of the castle you're in, so
I'm at one of the towers currently.
ah, at least narrows it down to about 7 spaces in the castle.
I think the farthest away I could be from the entrance, as a matter of fact.
Oh, the one behind the actual castle bit.
Yeah.
You know, that one was originally going to be a wizard's tower. Should I rework it?
I started infecting it, but yeah, if you want to.
Well, nah, I won't delete your work.
No, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it's not done. I only got about halfway. I didn't even get to the inside yet.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, bet. Then I'm gonna continue.
That's also me getting away from extra work. So like, I'm not upset. I am no interior decorator. This is what this is teaching me.
You or you need one.
I am not one. So technically
Oh,
I
okay.
need one.
I think Sammy would be good for that.
I'm guessing he's still at work.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be at work all night. I don't remember.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. Could be wrong. I just know he's at work right now.
Okay. Alright, now I need to get the ladders out. Well, that answers that question.
What happened?
Oh, I'm setting ladders on these bunk beds, these triple bunk beds because
Deckers?
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
because you know, you're not going to jump from ground floor to the top bed. Um, Not unless you're 6 foot and have arms that can push you all the way up like that. And then I was putting the ladders on the barrels, and I looked at the beds and I went, okay, maybe it'll make more sense if I put it on the bed. I try and it says no. So
Yeah, that's just tragic.
mm-hmm.
Bruh, how did you?
It only has to make sense in world. It does not have to make sense to me. Okay. And then I feel like one of the larger wardrobe.
Excuse me. Ah!
I was about to have a stroke there. Oh my god. I can't even pronounce how I was going to say wardrobe.
It just almost all came out.
Well, I was about to say wardrobe incorrectly. And I don't know how. Somehow my brain was putting the D before the R. Okay. I feel like the
Do
B.
wait. How do you even say that?
I don't know. I don't know. You figure it out. You tell me.
Okay.
Sorry. If you figure it out, you tell me.
Oh no! Oh wait, I have those.
Do I want to know?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I see. I see what you did here. I see what you did here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the issue with trying to decorate a build someone else built and you weren't in the process of.
I just have to pay attention when teach it. Bleh. I just have to pay attention to the ones that are actually slabs and not steps.
Mm-hmm. Good luck with that. I lost track and I was the one placing them.
And I'm blind, so
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to your glasses?
lost them on Christmas Day last year.
Oh.
Or not lost them, I broke them, but same difference. They were lost to me.
Yeah. They no longer exist in a functional manner. Going to be honest, I actually did forget that there's a mossy stone brick half slab.
I suppose that's fair.
Well, even though I build with them, and obviously I was going to build with them at some point in this build, they're not something that I commonly think about. Alright, chat, we do not talk about the fact that I broke a trap door just because I accidentally opened it.
That's all right, chat. I got you. I'll talk about it. That was crazy. You should know better, Toby.
Chain leggings, leather pants.
Gearing up for war. Chat, I think I misspoke.
Nah, if I wanted to get vengeance on you, I have full control of commands.
Commands hurt another creative mode player.
Yes. Yeah, the host is the ultimate power if commands are in play. At least unless you're an operative, and I don't believe you are on this one. Damn, I wish I... I love...
I did it again! There we go. Oh. There we go.
Where are you?
Dang it.
There you are. Okay.
Slowly infecting everything with some moss.
I see that. Gives it an abandoned vibe. Maybe we should get some cobwebs in there.
Cobwebs would be a good trap for Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just now realizing that I was lazy and I didn't get these put in.
Oh.
Yeah. Back when castles were a big thing, they would have these holes in various places within the castle and without the castle, that they could aim a crossbow or a bow through and just shoot an enemy from 3/4 cover, basically.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
So when you go
I see the it. Yeah, go ahead.
So when you go to a tower, one of these towers, you'll see that all four sides have them, because they were meant to attack from within the walls of the castle as well as from without the walls of the castle. Continue. Sorry, I interrupted.
I was gonna say I locked in.
I will say I wish that the smooth stone had a mossy and cracked variant.
Yes, that would be really nice.
Mm-hmm. Because that's kind of glaring. Just green and gray, and then you just see this line of clean gray.
Yes, I know. I was thinking about putting polished tuff down to mimic the same type
Try
of.
not polished tough. Try andesite, not polished andesite, just andesite. Half slab andesite. I believe it's a block. It is.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Having kind of like a crumbled look, even.
Yeah, and maybe let's look if sprinkle in some of the tough half slab because that one looks decimated next to the others.
It almost looks squishy.
It looks like you don't want to put your foot on it. Like, this one, I feel like I could trust with my weight. This one, I feel like I would gingerly step around it.
It looks like you would slip on it, huh?
Uh-huh. Like, I would rather have my feet on the mossy brick than on that. I think it's because that's a gray-green, honestly. a green gray, whatever. You get what I mean.
Wait, hold on. I need to get at least some of these poles. Like this.
Okay, I'm trying to make this semi-realistic, so that would mean there would not be that many books in the guards' quarters. To the point where a bookshelf wouldn't make sense.
Where are you at right there? Let me take a gander. Hold on. Sorry.
I saw.
While I'm here, might as well just do a little bit of patchwork anyways.
Yeah.
And if you want this semi-realistic, this is right at the line where the water would fall straight down on.
Yep. You're right. I mean,
That's what I've been doing at like most of the entrances.
you could also do what I did here. So, like, the mud tracked in, and this is the area that they just can't scrub clean anymore. So, like, the moss invaded a little bit into the non-water zone.
We'll just do a couple like this.
Yeah.
Like that. A non-water zone, and then it's fine. And then, you know what? You know what? One like that, just because I feel like that's kind of where all the tallest parts would be. And one right here. 'Cause I feel like it would pull around the corners.
Yeah. I could see.
Anyways, sorry, what was I looking at?
Oh, the guards' quarters. I'm thinking of putting
like-
a small cook space in this corner here for the guards, and then on the other side, I'm going to mirror basically the same thing, just more beds and less storage space.
Less storage space.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? This could be like a senior wing.
Yeah,
Senior fling. What the hell?
we're not talking fourth wing.
No, yeah, okay, that's fair. Speaking of which, I was listening to that yesterday, and I was actually kind of disappointed in it.
In the
Like the newest book,
Yeah.
right?
It's a little
But
slower than the other books.
yes, I was about to say it's just a hard sell at first. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, you've already seen what the first two books give you, and you're like, all right, I'm ready for something. I'm ready for something. But it's the same book, just at a different time. So it's got the same mannerisms. You know, things get a little bit stale, which I don't blame the author for. That's why her books got famous in the first place. You
Mhm.
know, is because the formula she used was good. People liked it. Now, we got into some juicy stuff earlier, and all I gotta say is I'm proud of Violet.
Yes. Yeah,
She's come so far.
Violet came into her own in that book, that's for sure. I think
Oh no,
you can fix that.
I don't know how to fix that.
I tossed away most of the armor too.
What is this thing down here? Is there
It's
a
a
door?
beehive.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you can't quick select, can you?
Quick select? No.
Okay. Here. Here. And then you need an armor stand, a chainmail breast. Oh, you can just take the armor off. Oh, I'm just now realizing the comment that asked if they could join put a period, not a question mark. That was a command.
What?
Hmm. Would a lectern with a book make sense here?
Get it.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I didn't mean to throw that.
Hmm?
I threw some armor on the floor. Didn't mean to.
These are the kings, man. They eat like rabbit and mutton, right?
Yeah,
Eh.
I would assume so.
Let's see if this building technique still works. I know it did like 4 editions ago. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Water. No, it does not seem like it does. Okay. Let's grab a shovel and try it that way. Ultimate test. Boom, 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 boom. Hey! Still works. Cool. God damn it. Wait a second. Okay. I really dislike coding. Well, their coding. Hey, no, mind taking a look at the little kitchen space and tell me if I need to change something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking for a brown potion. Best I can do is an orange, apparently.
It's fine. Honestly, maybe you can even not.
Oh wait, I could just put brown water in there. So what's your suggestion?
I was gonna say you should totally add a cupboard like up here, but I am not sure how that would work.
Hmm.
Or maybe even one right here.
I have an idea. Let me put this brown water in real quick, and then...
Yep.
I tried to put the dye in before putting the water in. I can either go this direction. Or another direction that's in my brain. What looks like the most cupboard-like block? The loom? Alright. What do you think, Noah?
Yeah, that works. It's wait, hold on. Hold up. Wait. Hold on. I have a pretty good reference to do this from. Oh, what? Give me back my block, fool.
I mean, you could have asked me to stand there.
Just raise his arms all the way above his head. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a little high up, but at the same time,
Should probably.
that kitchen space is
I
pretty
was gonna
small.
say. Yeah, I was gonna say you should bring it down one though, because this would totally be the kind of space where soldiers are living and they fucking smack their heads and go, ah, that this is stupid, and go back to bed.
Well, I could also have it...
Double stacked. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Because they, yeah, that's fair. You know what?
Yeah.
That's even better actually.
Because all of their dining ware's up there, basically. So...
Yeah.
Also, the loom...
God, they make.
The loom works way too well as that block. As that.
Yeah, it's like imagine they send the cadets the new trainees to go get all the dishes and all the senior ones put them all the way up here at the top. So they have to try to get them out and they shatter all the plates.
Whoever shatters any of the plates has to do latrine duty.
You know, there's one scapegoat in the group
Mm-hmm.
that gets got all the time. Also, how does it look?
Oh. A little less cracked, but it's looking good.
Wait, what was the first part?
Little less cracked.
You wanted a little less cracked?
Yeah. I actually like how I did the lighting in that room. Oh,
Okay, that's better.
I did learn an unfortunate fact.
Mm.
I don't have the door. Give me 1 second, I'll set it up. And this is unfortunate because I'm from a time where this worked. So, if you have an oak door, you see the 4 windows in the oak door? It used to be if you aimed perfect, you could shoot straight through the window. Yeah, that second shot should have gone straight through the window, but it was stopped by the door.
Mm. Oh, that one should have went straight through.
Uh-huh. But there was a time where it actually worked. And I gotta say, that makes me feel old.
That's fair. You're not that old though, bro. You're fine.
No, yeah, I'm almost 20 years off of middle age, but still. Okay, so there needs to be more beds in this room. Yeah, I could definitely see it where the senior officers forced all the rookies and younger knights and guards in this one because they're cramped in more. I was excited to ask Sammy what his thoughts are on He Who Fights Monsters.
Says he was talking to me about it a little bit. He says he likes it, or so far it's pretty good. Are his words?
That's good to hear. Do you know how far he's gone by any chance?
Oh.
Ah.
I need just a regular stone slab, stone bricks or brick slabs.
All right. Do you think I need more beds, or keep in mind I haven't gotten the beds in yet, and it's 3 per ladder. You see, basically.
Nah, it'll be all right.
All right. I'm so glad beds can float. Oh, I found a new game that's a lot like Lethal Company. Um, it's called Repo. I don't know if you've seen anything about it.
Yeah, it's been all over my For You page. I haven't been watching it as much as I thought I would, but yeah, I've been watching it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's interesting. Damn it. Oh yeah, I was going to sneak a white bed in, wasn't I?
Hey, yo.
Well, there's always that one person who overdoes it and makes sure his stuff is always the nicest.
The ones that don't get yelled at.
Or do get yelled at because it's fun to make them squirm.
That's what PT is for.
Yes. Should I put a green bed in? Imply that someone lets their bed get so moldy?
Yeah, do it.
Alright. It's even worse when you think about the fact that it tends to be that either your linens are left for the next guy, or you take them with you if you can manage it. I don't think any of the fancy building tricks exist anymore for the torches. Alright, what's this room supposed to be? I think this one should be an armory, and this one should be a treasury. How I'm going to convey that one of them's a treasury? We'll see.
You just put gold.
Gold and honeycomb block, because I think that looks pretty good, like coin, just rattled about.
Yeah.
Oh, raw gold. That plus the honeycomb block and then gold block. But this one's an armory. Fence. Probably looks terrible with it being in the dark. Oh, still in the dark.
Oh, it's still in the dark. That was funny.
Hey, my humor does. The laughs I create never come from real jokes.
That was just depressing. God.
That one affected you. Wow.
That was just sad. You didn't. I feel bad. Yes, sheep, I agree. I think I have all the blocks I'm going to use in my inventory. I just need to figure out how I'm going to use them. Alright, I don't need attitude from you, sheep. I needed that button. If this is the armory, then this is where the blacksmith would be. Was that a burp in agreement? Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh no, I haven't started work yet. Well, you would want a cauldron for quenching. Okay. I had that sense that something was nearby because I heard something walking. I turn around, I don't see you, so I figure nothing's behind me. I turn away, then go, no, there was something. Turn back, don't process anything. Turn away, and then go, wait, was there a sheep? And I turn back, and yes, there was in fact a sheep.
I think you've been working in the mines a little too long, bro.
Apparently. I must have hit my head while doing the mail route or something. I'm starting to get in a love-hate relationship with the loom.
Oh no, you've been looking at it for too long.
No, it's just the sheer fact that I love it as a decorative block. I hate that I have to orientate it different than all the other blocks to use it.
Suppose that's fair.
Hmm. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Okay. I was getting so focused, my phone scared me.
With that anvil scared the hell out of me too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Sorry, that one's a bit funnier.
Oh, I bet it is.
Hmm. Is there anything that could look like... I forget what they're called, but the nozzle piece that you push up and down to stoke the flames.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I don't believe there is. The hell? Did they add different colored eggs for the new chicken variants?
Yeah.
Oh god, you're gonna hate me. Because we are adding trees at some point.
Messed up. I don't know how I did that.
What did you do?
I don't know. Look at it. That looks weird, does not?
Oh, you filled it in.
Huh?
This one doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, that's why I said something. I didn't know how to fix it.
Those towers are weird. I think the closest I can get to a flume is I think that's what it's called. Is a spruce fence words.
Yeah.
A
Aneurysm.
spruce fence gate aimed into the blast furnace. Nope. Okay. No flume. And then take polished tough. And just, well, you want it there. Have it mysteriously pipe into the roof and never have an exit. Oh, this is a good place for a normal furnace. Yeah. Actually, can I still do this? How to give lit furnace.
It's just one wall that's completely bald.
I'll find it eventually. You know that. I don't know why I still have the dark oak trapdoor in my inventory. I haven't used it one place. Did I hear a baby llama?
Yeah, I think there are llamas outside.
Found them.
I was hearing him sniffle cough earlier.
They're in the archer range. Hey boys, live targets. Lee's asleep and he's growling.
Cutie.
Ah, creepy cave noise. Yay. God, you got the damn song from 911 going through my head.
One.
It's a cop TV show. And a song that gets stuck in your head very easily. It shows up in like season 4, and it's been showing up every so often in new editions. And one of the main words in it is cutie.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got rid of the beehive at some point. I need that. Oh, it's because I tossed it to you.
That's fair.
I'll just leave that one empty. Alright, mind looking at the armory / blacksmith area? It feels
You should actually check right above you.
Yeah, you're right.
How do you? Yeah, right above you, and tell me what you think about that.
Is there a mossy... Yes, there is. There's a mossy stone brick wall.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not done with this one. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
expanding. Yeah.
Alright, it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Also, here's the bald part of the wall I was talking about. Nubless.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh,
This.
did I do that or did you?
No, I didn't bold it. You left it bold.
Okay. How did I manage to do every single one except for this one?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, how did he make it to every other one except this one section of wall?
Hold up, I'm going to fly real quick. Did I actually just miss one?
Yeah, I flew around and checked.
No, I missed one more.
Oh, did you? Oh, I'm
Yep.
blind.
I'll
That's
see,
fair.
we'll see if you can find it, but honestly, it's one that
Oh,
doesn't
I'll find
need
it.
it. Yeah, I missed one other section. Okay, now that it's two, it makes more sense. What the You can kind of tell where I started getting tired of putting half slabs in stairs. You're trying to find the other one.
That fucking chicken. Oh, are you watching me try and find it right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm curious
I was just
if you're able to.
I was just gonna casually find it. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I was looking around, but I was gonna go back to building. That's what I meant by I will find it eventually.
Okay.
I'll have to cross over it once, and it'll be right there.
Um, Let me take a glance again. I think you've already gone over it.
No ridges, no lumps, nor valleys, nor bumps.
Oh, where's that from?
I don't know. That's just how I call people stupid sometimes. I heard it somewhere, and I started using it.
Koala.
Like
I'm remembering.
sometime
I'm remembering a koala
koala.
because they don't develop grooves in their brains. Um, so think it. I think that originally came from someone talking about a koala. The random shit I can remember. Dude, I listened to a April Fool's video today about the drop bear. And the whole time I was like, wait, isn't the drop bear a Australian cryptid? What? It took me 2 seconds to realize, wait, it's April Fool's Day.
I didn't honestly. There was like barely any reference to April Fools today, so
Yeah. The most I saw today was the Minecraft launcher. It currently it currently allows you to level up all the way to level 30 with a joke of it's over 9,000 if you go and look at the level thing. Um, and like it's funny, but it's not that interesting. And then there is an April Fool's update for Java, but there isn't for Bedrock.
What's going on in the Bedrock? Did you or the Java? Did you see anything?
I didn't take a look. I only saw that Suzuma Void was talking about it, and he might have just been talking about the launcher. Okay,
Who
what
was this person you just said?
Suzuma Void?
Okay, I just had to hear it again. I wasn't sure what I heard.
Okay. He's one of my more preferred YouTubers. What's funny is that usually every April Fool's he posts a quote unquote face reveal and he takes a scream mask off of a scream mask.
Every year?
Yeah. At least for a couple of
That's
years.
funny.
But I don't think he did
Yeah.
last year. Um But yeah, do you mind taking a look at the I don't know what to call it. It's both a forge and an armory now. Tell me what you think.
Smithy?
Yeah. Tell me what you think might be missing a little. I'm getting armor placed right now, if that was something you were going to say. Sitting in the oil, eh? Okay.
I don't think it's missing anything, honestly.
Okay.
Bro, wait. Is this like the local Smithy? He does this for a living here at specifically the castle?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you should put prices like price tags up. But I mean, if the homie's making money, just doing this every day, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Nah, he's living the high life. All he has to do is work on the newbie's sword whenever he breaks it.
Mm.
We I should start placing banners down just so that we have that warmth feature to this.
Yeah. That was not a slab. That was totally a freaking stair. God, wrong one.
Hmm. Can't be too vibrant, but can't be too dull either. Yeah, that works.
Actually, from far away, that looks kind of cool.
The what?
The mossy texture.
Oh yeah. Oh, when you start work on some of these walls here that I'm near, be ready to have to replace some banners.
Will they fall on the ground if I break the block?
If they're attached to him, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can replace them.
Okay.
Easy dubs.
Hmm. I'm starting to get to the mental point that I usually stop and go do something else.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was literally about to bring it up. I
Yeah.
was gonna tell you I'm getting burnt out right now. I might go play a little bit of Skyrim.
Well, I'm just going to change the name of my stream to Hanging Out Random Games. And we can always come back.
All right, bet. But yeah, you should come like
Okay.
I know you've probably seen it 100 times, but
What am I looking at? Oh, okay.
check it out. Check it out from afar. It's got a nice like fuzzy texture to it, I guess.
Yeah. It's adding. Okay. To give an idea of what I mean here. This down here looks boring. My eyes
Yeah.
don't want to focus on it. But this,
It all just kind of blends together, yeah.
yeah, but this is making my eyes want to go up to it.
I was thinking of also coming to the front right here and replacing some of the blocks I replaced with moss, with like more pristine. Like that was not what I meant to do. But um, like leave this back, leave this back.
Oh, because
I don't know,
they
just
take better care of it because it's mechanical.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was thinking of taking out a couple of more cracks. I was leaving the cracks more towards the center because that's where most people would walk,
Yeah.
right? You'd see it on the pathway, but the moss, I feel like there wouldn't be that much more moss over cracks.
Yeah, the middle would definitely be lacking in moss due to the fact that people's feet would scrub it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if I come over here out towards the edge like this,
Oh, and I guess I never mentioned, but the blue button here opens the gate, the red button closes the gate.
what's the white button do?
Try it.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then you can go back down like this. Oh, that's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
That way, when and if we get the map actually ready to play, no matter what it is, we can allow people to just look down and go, okay, I have a general idea of how this is laid out.
Oh, this is like this is like the main map you'd use to oversee your map while you're loading in.
Yeah.
I see, bro. I see.
Also,
Yeah, well.
I won't be able to unsee this, and you won't be able to either. It looks like a face that's screaming.
Oh, right here at the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
No matter which way you position, there's always a spot where two eyes are looking at you. That's freaky. But yeah, I figured we'd want that in some way, shape, or form. So
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I like that idea a lot. Gives you like your top down. Oh, it's great. You know what? Where the tree's gonna be at? Where all this dirt, like all this open area where the dirt is?
I'm thinking a tree over here, probably where you were talking about. Um,
Okay, yeah.
here,
Like
tree,
one or two trees over here. Okay, yeah. All right.
and maybe a tree up here. And then
Yeah.
definitely a tree here. That space isn't big enough for 2 trees. A tree up here, yeah. And then we could put 2 trees in here.
Oh yeah, for sure. One high, one low.
Yeah. And then definitely a tree there. Yeah.
Maybe one of these 3 blocks right here can hold it. No, that's too close. So like right there.
And then I can't see a tree realistically going in this area.
You know what? Why not put it like?
Or a willow like one right here. Or
Well, I was gonna say because I can totally imagine like if the King's kids were playing around here, this could be a good like little hiding spot, you know. And even if we do use it for hide and seek, if we could wedge a tree back here, it'll just be a fun little hiding spot, you know. Easy, but also easy to miss.
yeah.
You know what
Two
I'm saying?
I think 2 trees could work in here too.
Okay. Um. If this is like a if this is just supposed to be like an open dirt area right here, then I don't think a tree needs to go anywhere.
Yeah. I was thinking this was like the sword play training area, and then this is the archery.
Why not right here?
Because when the king gives an open message to the populace, this is where he would stand.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's such a small angle to view him from.
Yep.
What a pompous prick.
Yep. Very realistic of a king.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. It stops bows and whatnot.
Yeah. And then you have this area where you would see guards positioned in. You wouldn't really be able to focus on them very well, but they can definitely see you.
It's like if anybody's trying to shoot the king from the bottom front, he's most likely gonna see you.
Yeah. And what's
And
cool,
you know, whether or not he survives the next few seconds after that is completely, you know, skill based.
yeah.
But either way, he'll probably still see you before he dies.
Um, also, what's cool, if you go up there where the king's address would be, you can barely see me right here, right?
Yeah.
The carpet here with the gold blocks is a sightline identifier for the people down here.
Indicator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you saw your opponent bellied up right there and you ran fast enough right under here, they couldn't get you.
That could also act as the line that's too far. You know, your king tells you to approach with whatever gospel you have, and you're like, my king, and you go too far. He's like, all right, kill him.
Yeah, you cross here and then you got guards coming out from these 4 hallways just right here.
Yeah, exactly. I can't see him anymore. He's no longer my subject. No, I'm
Mhm.
just kidding.
And of course the throne is just right here.
Because I was gonna say, if you wanted that swordplay training area, I know it's a bit far, you know, but you know, it could be like right here in the center, and he could oversee the training,
Oh yeah.
or if there's a duel happening, he can oversee the duel.
Oh yeah, definitely this is where the show goes on, where they have like the blunted weapons and such.
Oh yeah, okay.
But this is where the scars happen.
You know what? All right, bet.
Yeah.
And then these hills back here should have
I have
nothing.
not started terraforming whatsoever. You can
What are you gonna
see.
put back there?
I'm not sure yet. Because I can't see buildings being put this direction, because that would imply that a king's okay with structures being put behind where it's easiest to siege. the castle. You see what I mean?
Well, would that be such a would that be such a bad idea though? Because I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like a natural protection. You put like at least a perimeter up on the mountain, and then you're protected by lake on one side, and then you know, or actually you're protected by the lake on the full front side, all on the left side or the right side if you from the entrance, and then from the back on the mountain is all covered by your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can just be like a few, shacks here, a few shacks there. Oh my goodness, I found a skelly horse.
Yeah, there should be 4 of them hanging around there. Um, I I got the roof on this thing put on, and I was getting nervous about the creepers and such because it's supposed to be a PvP hide and seek kind of map. So I was like, okay, peaceful.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. The command blocks like glow now.
Yep,
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
it's a very small feature that's been in the game for not long, like 5 editions now. Uh, I like it. I think they did it to parody Minecraft story mode a little bit.
Why do they do the same thing?
Yeah, story mode, it does that. I forgot the gate was closed. Man, I wanted to show Sammy the command block magic of the 1 takes forever, the 2 takes forever again,
Oh, that was really weird.
and 3.
I came over here to this lava flow, and then it just started loading in the chunks to start flowing. So,
Oh yeah, I never went over here. I'm assuming you mean this one. Yeah.
yes, it just started flowing right now. Look,
Yep. I've never come over here. I knew there was lava, I just didn't care enough to go investigate.
the water also just started flowing here.
Yeah, there's just now going to be a cobblestone stairwell most of the way down here.
It's pretty chill though.
Yeah. God, I saw a video today where I don't remember the guy's name. I think it's Canman was talking about one of the most annoying things you can do to someone in a shared world. You make
Oh, what world?
a shared world.
Oh, okay.
You make a jagged staircase of blocks all the way up to like as far as you want. Um, and then you put lava on the block just beneath you and let it go all the way down to the bottom. Once it's down to the bottom, you pillar up 1 more block, and then you put water just just where you are, and then let it go all the way down to the bottom. And now there's a giant cobblestone monster between where you are at world height or wherever you wanted, and all the way down to the ground. Arguably easy.
And you use that to build walls or something?
No, you use that to grief your friends.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Um,
Mm.
I'm actually gonna call it a night for the stream. So it's gonna be a peas and carrots. Go and put it on the end screen real quick.
Okay.
To the populace, Have a good night.